Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Library of Ruina. In the last part, we were busy expanding our library, as you can see from right over here. First and foremost, Hot was able to gain Lapus as her partner, after she had some difficulties fighting with today's Shine Look. It was actually kind of a miracle that she was able to not get staggered by 1 point. But hey, after that trouble, we finally have the help of Lapus around here, and maybe he's able to keep today's Shine Look contained, or rather friendly, since it seems like one of the ability also relies on the face. And the only one who's ever lucky with that thing is Lapus, right? The only one. At the very least in LC it was the case. He also got the gift right away, which he kind of hated, but at the same time, it almost felt like a lucky charm to him, simply because he never died. He did most of the work there, and he never died. He even survived the last day. Okay. And right after that, Roland also unlocked an abnormality. Not entirely sure if it was triggered by today's Shine Look or not, but nevertheless, he was able to get the Heart of Aspiration, which also comes with a very interesting card that literally kills... That literally kills the Librarian if you don't end the fight within 3 scenes, so 3 turns. So yeah, it is going to give us quite a power boost, but also a timer. And we all know how much I hate timers. But at the same time, the power boost could be critical. Let's say he's the only one remaining, and I need some serious strength in order to prevail, to maybe save the day. It could become handy, but at the same time it's very, very risky, but we'll see, right? We'll see. And with the Heart of Aspiration, we also were able to get Tobias, the guy that kind of got transferred. We don't really know, right? We don't really know. The information is a bit vague. All the information in our Lobotomy Corporation was a bit vague, since, yes, it had to filter and censor multiple things around there, so, and I'm not entirely sure what happened to all of our paperwork after the Pillar of Light, right? I would almost assume that pretty much all of it got destroyed, right? Pretty much. Nevertheless, right after that, Netzek also showed up, which is also good, but at the same time that means there's probably another abnormality fight showing up very soon, after probably our next invitation. Which means I have to get ready to pick another employee today. Maybe. Or maybe in the next part, I'm not entirely sure yet. But first and foremost, a new invitation to a new group. Well then. And they're interested in the Book of Lulu and Mars. It could maybe be related to Sans, right? I mean, it is his co-workers. I would understand that he would want to get it back. Well then, we're gonna get this, and we're gonna get this. Let's see who's going to show up. It is Sans! With a different group! Zwei? Section 6? Fixer? You can't kneel forever, you know? I beg you. My juniors, they are all dead. You've said that 1,000,000 times by now. It's gonna ring in my ears for days. Look, I know what happened. Your crew all died on a trip to a place called the Library. I would like to request the Zwei for support. I want to retrieve their book at least. And barging into the Zwei HQ is to beg like this is not the right way to do it. Come on, you know better than that. Isadora, please. Let's help him out just once. Could we at least request our superiors for a review of this case? Julia, I know you are friends with this idiot, but even then we should not act upon friendship or attachment. The whole system could collapse otherwise. The lobby will be filled with all kinds of miserable folk begging and pleading for help.
You may be a low-grade pipsqueak, but you're still Zwei Associated fixer nonetheless. You would better remember what you learned today. But I'm responsible for this case, and the association is responsible for it too. So you were the one who gave him that tip. You wanted to help him out because he probably told you about the money issues. But both of you didn't even consider how dangerous that library is going to be, right? Or the fact that you might not be able to get out of there safely. That could have been a Venus trap, you know? Aye. Nowhere in our records does it say that a spy is involved in this case, though. I have no idea what you're talking about, miss. So that's how it is. You use us as you please, and then turn your back on us so easily. Hello? You're putting the blame on the wrong person here. Even if such a deal did take place, like you said, you must have demanded or at least expected a corresponding reward. That's what a deal is, after all. You used the association as much as the association used you. You don't get to talk like it was one-sided extortion. Come on, let's not act like rookies now. You've been in this business for 8 years. You should know how things work by now. Isadora, you don't have to be so harsh. We all started out as office mates, so they all work together. I'm just frustrated. I don't want to see him in such a wretched state either. Sorry. I understand what you're trying to say. You're right. That's how it's always been. I go back look for another way now. Sans, I'm sorry. I never thought it would turn out like this. Huh? Well, would you look at that? Now this is the proper procedure I'm talking about. The Hannah Association just elevated the library from an urban myth to an urban legend. That means our association can now officially act on this case, right? Well, yeah, but we still don't know Zwei's stand on it yet, so don't get your hopes up, alright? Thank you. Isadora, I really owe you one. And apologies for laying my burden on you. It's nothing. All I did was compile information following procedures and send it to the higher-ups. So you already did that. There certainly have been reports on several other syndicals and officers that fell victim to the library, although they were mostly insignificant fledglings. But it's all thanks to the masterful data analysis by our lovely Isadora from Section 6 that it could be handled so quickly, right? That's my girl! Aww! Fine. Believe in whatever you want. Anyways, do you still have that invitation with you? Oh, so you're the next visitors? Would be tragic if Sense loses even more of his friends. Oh my god, I'm going to ruin that guy's life. He's going to show up here filled with vengeance or sadness. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I noticed that I didn't have his card yet, but I don't want to see him in sorrow or in hatred. That guy is a nice guy. Oh no. Looks like the association is about to make their move. Things will be difficult from now on. How much of a difference does that make? The guests we'll have so far all gave us a visit out of casual interest or curiosity, but our future guests will have a clear goal in mind involving the library. And how so? A case of officially recognized by the association is guaranteed to be rewarding, and money attracts an awful lot of attention. The scale of our affairs is only going to escalate from here. It is like it or not. So that means we're going to have a lot more visitors? Our threat level, or importance, is still probably on the low end, but we'll nevertheless get all sorts of people trying to unravel the mystery of this place, as long as the association has its eye on us. So that's a good thing, and I like the sound of that. I can make more valuable books out of them. I still have a lot to see and learn. I've been wondering for a while though, but what is stopping you from leaving here? I am under a curse. A deep and ancient curse. That is what's attached to me. Not being... no being that isn't human can walk out of this place. Is that something like a command? Like the command that was bounding you to a script? Did A put a command in you that forcefully retains you in the facility? I mean, you did mention that you never had a chance to experience sunlight. And you had to act like a machine, even though you had human emotions programmed into you. Huh. I could imagine that he did something like that in order to make sure that she doesn't run off of him during the loops. Since she's the only one who's supposed to remember around here. But that would be cruel. You can't just put a command like that into her. That's evil. At least give her some freedom. Besides, I don't want to leave this place until I have had my revenge either. It's not too bad so far. Rather, I've been actually quite delighted lately. It's been full of brand new things, unlike the prison that was my past life. New faces, accumulation of knowledge, intriguing events. I like this abundance of freshness. I want to know more. I will keep learning and learning, and as I learn, I might finally figure out why I had to be subject to such torment. Is there even an explanation for that? Guess I gotta work harder then. I can't leave her as long as you can't, right? True. Hey, if you get to leave one day, why don't I take you to a place that I frequent? You mean that restaurant? Yep. They make some sick meat stew there. One of the secrets of that stew is the giant tin pot they commissioned from Teacup to customers. Boil meat with some water. Oh god, wait. Okay. With some water for 10 seconds in that thing, and you get tenderized meat with rich broth that you would normally only get after 3 straight days of boiling. Oh, Teacup, the guys who made the loop. So they accelerate time as well? In pot form? Oh, that would be super useful for restaurants. Certainly a taste that is so rich in such a short time is what makes the restaurant so hot. The only issue is that the prices are a bit high. I spent half of my last shop's payout on a single meal one time, but it's totally worth it. I mean, Teacup's tech is kind of expensive, especially if you consider the energy usage. It is kind of relatable why the price is probably that high. But you might be triggered a bit by the fact that they are involved in the teacup thingy, or maybe because you're broke of wasting your money like that. Oh, right. You're incapable of eating. Sorry for bringing up useless words, man. Or she can't even eat. There are plenty of other places you would love to visit, so I'll make sure to give you a tour for the city, man. I can eat, but I cannot taste the food. I do wish to try dining like you people do, if I get a chance though. In any case, we need to finish the task at hand before anything. And the stew? I'll keep that in mind. She can't eat? Right, because she's a machine, right? Which means, maybe once she is a human, she's able to experience that as well, right? I mean, her body has to change in order to actually acquire a sense of taste. Anyways, 3 against 1? No way in hell. Should I pick a reward for this? Keep it stride. Recover 1 HP upon winning a clash. Diversion. Retaliate. They don't really seem that bad. You know what? Roland, Tobias, Finn. Let's give it a spin. I mean, it's only 1 act, right? I think it was only 1 act. Actually speaking, it could be 2. I should have checked that beforehand. Oh well. Oh, would you look at that? 2 of them already attacked my Roland. Oh, is that great. Retaliate. Boost the next die max value by 3 if you win. 4 to 5. It's going to turn itself into 7 to 8. Yeah, no. But I have to do something about it. Otherwise, it's going to hurt like a pain. Huh. Let's see. Probably going to go with Struggle, simply because it has a chance of lowering the upcoming damage. You are also going to fight him, inflict 2 bleed. Don't really like the look of that. How about I stop you with Commendation? Simply because it's going to give everyone a little bit more defenses. And what are you going to do? Back attack? Back attack. Back attack doesn't really seem to be that threatening. I might want to... But then again, do I need that? Not now, right? Not now. How about instead we're going to go for a dry up in order to charge the attack. Okay, failed that. That's fine. It's just the beginning of the fight. Okay, we still have some HP left to just play around, right? Okay, now they're going to double attack my Finn. I don't really like that, but at the very least we have the protection now. I would love to avoid bleeding. I would really love to avoid bleeding. The thing is, I can't intercept with either of them. She's going to hit for sure. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go for Guts Harvest against you, or maybe... Yeah, I'm going to go with Guts Harvest against that girl. Then Roland has to handle Retaliation. Huh? Preferably with a Guts Harvest as well. And then Tobias, you could try to intercept her, but the chances are kind of low. On the other hand, I think it would be wiser for us to use the power that was given to you with overpower, I guess, since we don't really have that much energy. 23. All of them have pretty much the same health, right? Yes. Except her. She was already kind of scratched. Okay, I would say we're going to focus down on the center first. There is a chance she might keep her evasion dice, but then again, even if she is, it's going to disappear after the last hit of Roland, so that's fine. Never mind, she already lost it. Okay, Finn was able to win. It's going to do a lot of damage and inflict burn. Finn had to tank one more, but that's fine. How about a bit of scarring for Finn in order to protect him for the next wave? Okay, now they notice Tobias. Oh, great. Tobias, what do you want to do? We could try to inflict paralysis on them, but the chances don't really seem that good. Can't intercept either of them. Which means I'm probably going to go for this one. Back attack doesn't really inflict that much damage, right? Tobias, it's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Which leaves us with the others. Probably going to use Dry Up next in order to get the next rampage ready. So I'm going to attack her next simply because it's impossible for Finn for her to intercept her, which means it's pretty much a free hit. That could also put her into range of Struggle, or a Stagger, which means Roland is pretty much free to do whatever. And I should probably apply more paralysis on them, right? Yeah, if I apply paralysis, it's going to make it easier for us to win the next clash. Okay, free hit, staggered, paralysis on the other, that's even better. Do we want to go for pulsation? You know what? Let's be a bit risky. Extra power is always appreciated around here, right? Okay, first and foremost. You have the power boost. No, Finn has the power boost. He is going to be attacked by Sharp Swing, but that's fine. Sharp Swing is only 3 to 6. Can you intercept? You can't intercept. Okay. Well, if you're asking for this, you're going to get a Rampage. Then you're also going to get a Rampage. Wait, what's this? Unused. Discard a page with the lowest cost and restore 2 lights. Okay. 2 light for free. At the cost of 2 lights. I mean, you are going to discard a card for that. And if the lowest costs are 2, it's probably random which of them is going to be discarded. Something I have to consider. If I get that card, that's something I have to consider if I want to put that into our decks. Okay, you're going to take care of this. Roland. How about you are going to inflict some paralysis on her as well? Simply because it doesn't really seem like you are able to kill her this time around. You don't really have the light, you know? You don't really have the light, but it's fine. It's fine. At the very least, Finn and the power of Dryup was able to defeat at least one of them, right? Okay. Next, all of them go for Roland. Oh, isn't that just great? I can't intercept either of them, which means I'm probably going to go for the one who deals the least amount of damage. There's no way you are going to win. Then we're going to go for a little bit of commendation. And how about a dirty blow? Or should I struggle? You know what? I'm gonna struggle first. Okay, protected. A hit. Perfect. Slightly hurts, but that's fine. There we go, staggered. Almost dead. Perfect. How about a little bit of a bloodbath for... I would almost say Finn. Oh, you're so dead. You're so dead. You don't even stand a chance. It's kind of unfair, right? It is kind of unfair. I'm even going to go for the overpowered and blow it up. A dirty blow into the guts. Oh, shoot. The poor girl. We even had the emotional level of red. We even reached the red stage. This is going to give us a lot of books, right? I still try to figure out how the whole emotion level stuff is working around here. And how it actually affects our book game. But it seems like, yeah, it kind of works. I got 3 extra books, right? That's good. Didn't really get any battle symbols, but that's fine. I mean, I wasn't really able to see Isadora or... Wait, what was the other girl's name? Julia? Justine? Isabel? Never mind. She's probably going to show up again, right? She's probably going to show up again. But it doesn't really seem like the other girl is around. And we're already closing the curtain, which means... I should be able to tackle them again in order to fight against the actual group, right? I mean, I was already able to see that Netsec has a abnormality waiting for us, but sorry, Netsec, not right now. I kind of want to see if we can run into the other twos again, especially since they are still interested in the Book of Lulu. This time around, they also want the Zwei South Section 6 books back. And how about a little bit of Mars as well? This time around is a 2-act, so there's a high chance they're going to show up, right? Isadora. We have a lineup of search team, and you two are in. San is coming along? And it is Julia. I'm finally heading back to the library. Yeah, let's go retrieve the books of Mars and Lulu, and come back safely. And let's not forget about the others. Don't forget. Well, your main objectives has been decided as retrieving the books of Mars and Lulu, thanks to the coincidence of interest between Sans and the Association. We should try to secure as much information as possible, meaning we should collect as many books as we can. Okay, I try to keep that in mind. I know it's a silly request to ask, but why is the Zwei, an association specialized in peacekeeping and security, deciding to set up a search team for all things to enter the library? Why did you come begging to us in the first place if you knew all of that? That's because this was the only place I could count on. I mean, you guys are my friends from the past, right? What about your young brother? You have a brother? My brother is... Never mind. Once again, I'm sorry for the trouble. And thanks again for the help. Sam. Anyways, since you're running the affiliated office, I suppose it's okay to tell you this. Tell him what? The Distortion Phenomenon, classified as an urban nightmare. I'm sure you at least heard of it, even if you haven't seen it yourself, right? You're going to explain the distortion? Okay. It's an anomaly that has been happening throughout the city ever since the White Night and Dark Days. The frequency may be low, but people are turning into monsters at random, and each individual occurrence is a huge pain to deal with. Yeah, I know. The pianist. The first reported case of this phenomenon. It ended up killing 80% of District 9's population. Holy hell. That's really bad. Really bad. 6 arms. Okay. I heard that it was so sudden the Zwei Association had to dispatch one of the colors immediately after realizing the severity of the situation. That's right. Yet we still don't have any clue to track down the cause of this phenomenon. The most we have is the sudden disappearance of L Corp. Oh! And the White Night and Dark Days, whose the starting point was the corporation's nest. Ah, so it is related to us. Oh. I mean, in the Adam's ending, we were able to also create a similar pillar of light that forcefully turned people into monsters. But I thought that version wasn't supposed to do that. Or did it? Is it maybe a side effect for being cut half? Oh, that is bad. It's bad. That means the whole pain on day 49 was pointless because he still got what he wanted. Oh shoot. Zwei suspect that the library may be one of the keys to understanding the Distortion Phenomenon. A coworker told me a similar story. Said the residents in the area that were peacekeeping was suddenly distorted and transformed into a 4-legged beast, even though there weren't any sign of danger or anomaly nearby. Thankfully, they managed to take care of that creature before the death toll could hit 2 digits. And I also heard that the restaurant clerk turned into a man-eating sandwich monster. Oh my god, that guy, you could have turned into anything. And to choose a sandwich-eating monster. Or rather, a sandwich itself. Oh god. Oh god. That's the worst fate that I could imagine. Anyways, something like that one time. I think I understand now. So the Distortion Phenomenon is a clear and apparent threat to the Zwei peacekeeping activities, and they expect the library to hold a clue for resolving it. And that's the reason why you're after more books than initially planned, right? You got that right. Unfortunately, there haven't been any cases of the phenomenon that nearly is as devastating as the pianist so far. It looks like the Zwei is going to keep an eye out for the library for a while. That there are several other suspects that they need to investigate as well. So we don't get any high-graded fixers because we don't really have that many. They don't have that much manpower. Huh. Anyways, this is more than enough help. Thanks, Isadora. I said I'm just doing my job. It's not like I'm doing you a favor or anything. She's acting like a tsundere. Sure you are. You have my thanks as well, Isadora. Let's get to it. And they were already able to get all that information for free thanks to the invitation. They don't even have to read the Book of Isadora for that. Is that really true? What is? The thing they said about the library. Is this place really all connected to the stuff like White Night and Dark Days? Alcohol and the Distortion Phenomenon? Well, at the very least we are related to the White Night and Dark Days, and for certainly with alcohol. Still a bit unsure about that though. I'm frankly not even sure where we are in the city though. What if I said it is? If you say it is, I'm not sure I get what you mean. It's extremely rare for an incident to encompass the city like the White Night and the Dark Days, you know? There have been some cases of the wings falling apart on their own, but those only affected their own nest and most alcove. Alcove was something else entirely. It's like the whole city fell asleep for a week. Well, let's say that the library really is related to the White Night and Dark Days. What does it change? Well, nothing, I guess. My work is still going to be the same. See? So don't worry about it. And there's Julia. Where's Isadora? So this is the library. The transportation method is almost like a singularity. Yeah. And the director of the library will soon come and greet us. Angela, was it? Greetings, dear guest. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Though it appears that you already know who I am. We're here to take back the books of Mars and Lulu. They are here indeed. We can get the books we want, or die and turn into books ourselves, right? That is correct, as it is written on the invitation. It's like I'm talking to a wall. She's so robotic. She is a robot, though. Oh my gosh. May you find your book in this place. Look, you already made her angry. Why did you state that? She's trying her best, Julia. She's trying her best. Okay, so I was already able to see we have 2 acts around here. And 3 floors. Okay. So, Roland, Finn, and Tobias were able to handle that just fine. I'm probably going to stick with them, simply because I want to minimize the damage on the other floors, in case we need to have a fallback plan. So let's see what they're going to do this time around, right? Let's see if they're able to handle this. Once again. Retaliate, don't like it. Sharp swing, don't like that. 2 retaliation. At the very least, it doesn't go for the same person. Finn is able to intercept either of them, so that's good. We're going to go for struggle first. Preferably, I would like to go for mending. And do I have to intercept this? I could, but do I have to? I think I would rather prefer to afflict bleed to the first one. Yeah, Tobias can tank that without any issues, but I have to apply bleed in order to whittle them down faster. It also is going to increase our emotional level by a lot, so that's going to be helpful. Okay, Roland was able to counter the retaliation. Seems like Finn was a bit too fast for his own good. I should have considered that, but well. Okay, sharp swing, back attack. Okay, we don't really care about the back attack. Do we? Should I just retaliate? Or maybe I should just retaliate with Roland. Yeah, how about that? A little bit of guts harvesting from here. And then we can just finish her off with this. And then Tobias, you are going to prepare your mind and gain a little bit of extra endurance for the next scene. If you won. Didn't win. At the very least you were able to stagger them, so that's good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, she survived. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for the scars. Those scars are actually really strong. also going to give that to our Roland. Kind of needs the defenses around here. Okay, you're pretty much dead. Just need to go with a dirty blow in order to break through your defenses. You're trying to go for a sharp swing on my fin, but that's fine. We are totally able to take that. I could even intercept that with Tobias if I really want to. I could try to go for prepared mind again, actually. Or should I? Do I have a... You have Rampage. Okay, we should probably dish out the damage as long as she's staggered. And then we're just going to go for Dirty Blow in order to see if Finn is able to counter that, right? At the very least, we're going to keep applying the bleed effect. Okay, she's down. Ah, Finn! Finn! How comes? How? I need to buff up your HP a bit, huh? Yeah, don't worry about a thing. This is going to make you a bit faster, Finn. It's going to make you a little bit faster. One hit, bleed. I can't intercept this. Do we have a good card for that? I mean, I could go for struggle. I can't go for struggle. You won't be able to kill though, right? 5 times 2, 10. And she only attacks once. No, she isn't able to kill my Finn, so that's pretty safe. Okay, that means I need to take care of this girl with probably another struggle card. Roland. I need you to prepare a dryer. She's probably going to keep one of her defense dices, but that's fine. We can still break through it. The next time Roland has a turn, he's going to have a power boost, right? Bound 2 reduces all speed values. Okay, that's literally countering my Heart of Aspiration. It's not good. Outburst 3 to 8, sorry, 3 to 5. She's too fast, I can stop that. Let's go for Commendation. Roland. Rampage. Tobias. I might want you to take care of her. Probably with blow it up, simply because it's going to give a little bit of paralysis. The other girl doesn't really stand a chance to survive it, so that's fine. We might want to swap the... Well, yeah, we might want to swap our floor in the next scene. Finn is really damaged. Really damaged, but at the very least, if we win this fight, it's going to get the battle badge, right? It's going to get 3 HP after that. Okay. Yeah, we can pretty much do whatever. Does anybody have a power boost? Not really? Oh well, let's go for overpowered. Twice. I'm just going to allow Finn to sit that one out. There we go! Perfect! But we really have to change the floor now! That didn't really look that good for my Finn, right? That didn't really look that good for my Finn. Holy hell, he's barely alive! And it's Sam, Julia, and Isadora really did went along with them? But why? Huh. Nevertheless, okay, Hot, Lapos, it's time for you two. It's a tag team now. You guys have to whittle them down a bit, okay? It's time to whittle them down. All of you fight against my Hot? Are you kidding me? Can Lapos intercept? He could with 2 of them, okay. Calmness. On Clash Win, boosts the max value of the next die by 3. Oh, I don't like that. She's always recovering, and Julia is going to increase slash damage by 1. So all her slash damage is increased by 1. Protect 1 to all allies next scene. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Okay. So, what do you have? I could non-stop assault one of them for free, since all of them are literally tackling my horde. But I really need to do something about this card. Okay, which... You are attacking the front dice. And you're trying to afflict horde with bleed. Okay. 26 though. 26 is troublesome to deal with. Probably trying to go with the flaming bat against Sam. Then I need to take care of Julia. 6. I might be able to fend this off. And then Lapus is not really able to intercept anything. Yeah, Hot is totally going to get the bleed. There's much I can do about that. But I might be able to stop Julia from reaching my Hot. Maybe through the multi-block, right? Yeah, I cannot really stop the protection. I have to get rid of Julia simply because she's probably going to be able to block her and buff them multiple times. Multi-block is going to get rid of the void, then I can lower the damage, and then I can try to break through her defenses. Okay, let's try this. Okay, hit for free. Perfect horde! Perfect! Lapus wasn't really able to break through, but that's fine. At the very least I was able to apply some bleed on her. I'm going to give the mask on Lapus. It has the potential of boosting his damage. And suddenly everyone is targeting him. Just as expected. Okay, I can ignore that. I have to worry about this one. And retaliation. I don't like that. Okay. I'm going to block that with commanding. I could technically intercept with my 3 dice, but I'm not going to. Rampage. And then I'm going to continuously afflict bleed on her. I need to whittle her down. Even if I have to do it through her own attacks. Okay, now we just need to wait a little bit for an angry face, and then I'm just going to press... No! What am I doing? I saw thieves! I saw thieves and thought that was the case! Oh, I'm so screwed! I cannot get... I hate Shylock. I don't like Shylock. Such distancing! They allow us to get both of his cards. How do you like that, huh? Do you like that? This is so stupid. I have to get rid of her. I really have to get rid of her. I'm gonna set her ablaze. I don't really have any bleeding effect right now. Can I recover a bit? Oh, I could try. Oh, no, wait. Oh. 4, 8. Okay, I'm going to use Endure against them. I might be able to not get staggered with hot after this. And if that's the case, I'm trying to heal a little bit on my second roll. Oh, this is not going to be pretty. Hot! Hot, survive! Hot, my girl, you have to survive! And I have another smiley face because I forgot about the freaking Shylock. I hate Shylock. This is not playing along. This is not going good. I hate that. Now you're angry. Alright. Fine. Fine. Let's see. You shield. Deal 2 damage to opponent. Ugh. Stagger damage and damage? Silent Night? Should I just try to focus all on her? And if I did that... Okay, Lapus is certainly going to get staggered this time around. Certainly. There's much we can do about it. You're faster than her. With potential of staggering her as well. Which means I'm going to focus all my attacks on her. And pray to God that I finally get an angry face around here. It doesn't help me at all because it's staggered. Oh my God! That freakish mask! I hate the mask! Okay. Slight difficulties. Yeah, there's no way. She's first, I have to attack her first in order to get at least one attack off. Hot is going to get staggered otherwise. I mean, she's for sure going to get staggered. There we go. I'm sorry, Hot. I failed you. I failed you simply because I wasn't able to get the grip on the freaking mask. I'm really sorry, Hot. Wow, comes every time I fight with you for the first time in a while, you always end up dying on me. You survived? How? How did you? Oh my God. Wait. Can I take any one of them with me? Can I? That's going to kill you. I have to go fend off. And I'm faster. Hot! Do some damage! Holy hell, never mind. I'm sorry, Hot. I failed you. I failed you. The 2 dice was just not really good for her, right? As long as we don't have an option of regaining cards, I'm just running out of cards. Ah, but it's fine. We were able to whittle them down a bit. Should I go for Markov? Or should I go for Yeset? I am more leaning towards Markov. Simply because Ricardo has all the defensive dice around here. Yep. Markov! You have to save the day. You have to save the day. I cannot go for general work. Finn is going to die. Finn's 3 HP bonus. It's all relying on this. At the very least, she's about to die very soon, so that's good. Okay, we're going to go for commanding. I can ignore that. Am I faster? No. I'm going to do a lot of damage on my Markov, who's actually weak to slash attacks. 6, let's say 6 plus 2 for the times 2, 12. And then 7 to 14. Oh no, she can't tackle that. She cannot tackle that. She has a better chance surviving. Or rather not getting staggered by this instead of that. Okay, no, Markov, you have to tackle this one first. Otherwise he's certainly going to stagger you. Usually those guys always go for max rolls. And you always have to consider the max rolls around here. You're going to attack her first, which means you're going to be wide open. And that leaves Ricardo to inflict some paralysis on her. Yeah, she's able to tank that. I have to make sure that Sense isn't able to stagger my girl though. Oh, Ricardo! You didn't get a scratch? Holy hell, that guy is tanky. I'm going to give you the burn as well. They're still trying to go for my Markov. I kind of hoped they would all try to tackle Ricardo next, simply because he was able to tank all of them, but no. Okay, so she has paralysis, that's good. I might be able... That's waste. Do I have to handle this? Retaliate? Lead? 5... 9... 14? Yes. Yes, she doesn't get staggered by this. She doesn't get... oh wait, it's slash. Oh my god! Why do you have a slash weakness? Fuck off! Why do you have a slash weakness? Huh? Okay, fine. Fine. I'm gonna go... fleeting foot. Or maybe too slow. Can I keep that? No, I can't keep that. Ah, for the love of God! But I have to go for the top one first. She has the slash damage. Ah, great. Okay. You're going to try to recover a bit, while also gaining your stagger. Then I'm trying to regain some health. Or maybe... going to block the first dice. Then I might be able to stagger her. But there's no way Ricardo's able to break through the third hit. Okay, we're going to go for this one. Okay, blocked. Ah! I knew it! Is that your revenge? Is that your revenge? For the trouble that I gave you? Or are your friends? What's this? Bound! I thought you were... ah, you don't do bleed damage, you do bound damage. Oh, I should have considered that. Law and Order. Deal 2 damage to opponent. On clash win. Extra damage. But you're about to die. I don't really care about that then. Ricardo, do you have a slash weakness? Do you have a pierce weakness? Oh, really now? Really now? Oh god. Okay, we're going to go for the defensive. There's much I can do about it. 5, 10, 18. Yeah, she can survive. It's fine. She can survive. Markov is able to survive that without issues! Oh my god! Okay, one is down. Oh my god, I'm so sorry you have to take like a champ currently. It has to be this way. It has to be this way. And we have to lower his rolls with paralysis. Back attack. Can I struggle win that? I should be able to struggle win that. Locked. Oh god, he's hanging on. He's hanging on for dear life. Markov! Oh my god, Markov! Matchlight! I don't know. Give it to her. It could help. Maybe. I can intercept. Can I intercept? I don't think I can intercept. Can I at least do commendation? Yes, I can use that. Oh my god. Okay. This is a free hit. That is... if I don't intercept. No. I kind of wish you rolled a little bit lower, Markov. Currently, I kind of wish you would roll a little bit lower than this. I seriously do not wish to go first on either of them. I don't want to go first on either of them. You know what? No, I'm gonna sit this one out with Markov. Screw this. I can't risk it. She's about to die. She was about to die. Okay, that one guy killed himself. Ricardo's still standing strong. He has to tank a 10 hits, but he's able to pull that off without issues. I can go for some commendation afterwards, which is going to inflict quite a lot of damage. He's still on flame thanks to the match-like power. And we were able to stagger her. That's good. Okay. Okay. This is so screwed up. Do we have power? No? Oh well, I'm going to inflict feeble at least. There you go, feeble. Holy hell! Okay! Okay! We won! It's a bit close, but we won! Sorry, Heart. Sorry, Lapis. I just can't with the shine look. You might have been able to survive it as well. Who knows? You might have. Okay, Hot-Blooded Brawler, number 1. Your shield. What's that? Something for the ear. Lapis got a veil of blood after the death of today's part. And we got another hot oh god. At the very least I got some badges around here, right? At the very least I got some badges around here. And we finally got the Books of Sand. Multiple version of it. I might want to use their cards though. Their cards seem really, really strong. The library is located in the source of the White Knight and Dark Days. I touched up the headquarters of L Corp, the center of it, for my own use. I have no comments to make on the Distortion Phenomenon that apparently started occurring afterwards. I have little to no information about that phenomenon either, though I do have a guess. Whoa, whoa! That came out of nowhere! You were curious about it earlier, weren't you? Yeah. I was created as a mechanical secretary to assist the manager of Lobotomy Corporation. I was designed to look like a human, feel emotion, and make evaluation and judgment based on those emotions. It is as you suspected. I was born in secret, violating the AI Ethic Amendment. I never got to make my own judgment, funny enough. I had to read the same script over and over for 1 million years, all for the success of a single project. The play that never seems to end finally concluded one day, and the White Nights and Dark Days happened as a result. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know how, or rather who came up with that insane plan, but thanks to them, the Distortion Phenomenon started wreaking havoc on the city at random intervals. Ordinary people would turn into monsters all of a sudden, and they would kill everything in sight. In the first ever case of the Distortion, boy, was that a hellscape. The pianist, right? It happened without an oncoming sign in a district that everyone believed to be relatively safe. The massacre was a work of art, too. It was named The Pianist for a reason. What more could I say? It's not going to be the same case as the singing machine, right? Where it was so horrific that it kind of became beautiful to the ears of the witnesses. I really hope it's not going to be that case. Anyways, thanks for telling me all of that. But have you been... it must have been a sensitive topic. You aren't the shock that I expected. The monster created from the Distortion did give off a suspicious similar vibe to this library and its caretaker. You must have gone through a whole lot of distress in your life. Anyways, what comes next in this problem? What can I do to lure the Zwei here? Well, you could use this book, I guess. I tried writing down the relationship between L-Corp and the Distortion Phenomenon. It should be quite valuable to them under these circumstances. Oh! So we're trying to lure them in by telling them that we might have some information for the phenomenon, which we don't have currently. Well, that's good to know. We're lying! We're Angela, we're slowly turning into the bad guys here. That's not a fair trade if we're scamming them into visiting our library, right? Right? That's a scam, Angela. That's a scam. You have no idea. Okay, wait a second. I have to check the time really quickly. Ah, shoot. I knew it. The fight took way too long. The fight took way too long simply because I had some issues fighting against Sense, Julia, and that random person, right? Ah, but at the very least, Marco was able to save the day with Ricardo once again. I might need to practice with the masking a little bit more. I have to remember, thief doesn't mean angry. Sad is also good, just not happy or smiling. No happy or smiling mask. I know that you like Lapus. I know that you want to be happy with him. But you need to be angry this time around, Thing. You need to be angry. Where was the rage that you showed me on the day when you had to fight against Hot? Huh? Where was that rage? Oh god. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun with today's part. In the next part, we're probably going to tackle 2 abnormalities again. Simply because Netzek has an exclamation mark, and Markov has a different one as well. Great, right? Great. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun, and see you on Friday. Until then, bye bye!